The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
This is the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. Trap comedy at its finest. Where if you can't slang yourself, you might as well hang yourself. This is also where you can turn yourself into dope and you become the real man. Whoa, yeah.
First I get him, and then I let him. Then I remix, rewind, then I wet him. Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap.
All right, welcome to another exciting episode of the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. I don't know where the fuck Packett is. He's probably at a vegan buffet, all you can eat vegetables and all you can eat lettuce or some shit like that. But we don't know. Maybe it's because this is October, right? So it's cancer awareness.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of boobies.
A lot of them.
Maybe he's donating his boobies to someone in need. We don't know.
Or he might be posing as a pumpkin.
Hey, you know,
The
he might
great
be. He might be at the pumpkin patch.
Charlie Brown.
But, yeah. Womp, 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 womp. You know what I'm saying? But we got a hell of a show for you this week. Now, I usually ask, this is part of the show where I usually ask what everybody did this week. But first of all, let's get right into it. Press the like button. Leave your comments below. We love them. If they're good or bad, we don't give a shit. We welcome all trolls like donut holes. Bingo. And make sure you subscribe to MorrisMediaLive.com and the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. Okay, we're going to get right into it. So this is the part where I usually ask what everybody did this week. But yesterday, me and Faarooq just happened to say fuck work and all that shit. We went fishing. Okay. Portis, do you have some of the footage that we have? Just do the, let's do the video first. Okay, well, let's just do the picture. Okay, that's Faarooq chilling.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker.
A real fisherman.
On the water, you know what I'm saying? Straight Long Beach. That was his fishing attire. Sweats, motherfucking hoodie. He didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's go to the other picture. That's me. That's my captain. That's my Captain Morgan. Do you have captain in you? Yes, I do.
Captain Jack.
Captain Jack, Captain Morgan, that's what we do.
You're airing it out.
Now, we was out there in the water on the ocean. Now, the interesting thing about this is I try to get a lot of brothers to come out on the ocean and fish with me. But when you talk to brothers about doing something different, for some reason, you could tell when they scared or they don't want to do it because they'll repeat what you say like they didn't hear it the first time. So I said, let's go out on the ocean. And they go, the ocean? Like, no, the Pacific Ocean. They're like, oh, the ocean. I don't do the ocean. You know what I'm saying? That's what they don't want to do. It's something about that. I said, well, where you get your fish at? We're going to go out there and catch some fish and eat it. You going to eat the fish you get out the ocean? I get my they say I get my fish from Albertsons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the best. You know what I'm saying? Shit. If you want to eat some fish that you don't get to 6-7 days after they put it out that water, go ahead, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
In line.
Now, I wish you could pull up this video or get this video, Portis, because Faarooq is officially the coldest motherfucker in the world. He is a warrior. Did you say
I'm a warrior.
A warrior. Because I'm going to explain this to you. What'd you say? Okay, he took a fish eyeball, straight out the fish head, because that's where you get the fish eyeballs from, out the head. Yeah. They don't really
It was a tuna, man.
Oh, it was tuna?
Yeah, tuna.
Because that motherfucker was big. It looked like a goddamn, what you call that shit, a jawbreaker?
Yeah.
And
two of them.
I think it had just came out the water maybe 30, 45 minutes.
Less than that.
Less than 45 minutes. It was in the water before. He didn't cook it.
So it's fresh, yeah.
Fresh, then a motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right.
It was good? You ate it?
Look,
straight up?
It was big and juicy. I think it still had images.
From his last experience of life.
Images and visions in that motherfucker because it was juicy. All right. So Faarooq put some salt and some lime on that motherfucker and popped it in his mouth like it was a goddamn Skittle.
Wow.
Hey, diddle diddle.
Two of them. I got a free beer.
Hey, yeah, you did get a free beer out that motherfucker. I don't know how you pulled that one off, but goddamn. Now, this what makes him a warrior because, shit, I'm not going to do it.
I'm a huntsman, man. I'm a real outdoors.
You are the black Andrew Zimmerman. That's what I'm going to say right now. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck about an eyeball, a fish eyeball. He might eat spaghetti and fish eyeballs. He don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't going to eat no pork, though.
Yeah, that's good.
That's your department.
I'm not fucking with that eyeball, I'll tell you that. I couldn't even sleep the whole night because I was like, what do a motherfucker have to give me to eat that eyeball straight out that water like that?
Like he looking the inside of me, like he looking at me.
Yeah. Now let me ask you, Faarooq, did you have any fish dreams after you ate that motherfucker?
Yeah, I really did.
You had visions?
I dreamed about the mother damn fish that I cooked when I got home with my famous beer batter.
So you channeled the fish?
Yeah.
That's good, that's some cold shit. Now, we all had a bet on the boat. Whoever catch the biggest fish get $10. And even though I caught 13 fish, Faarooq caught 3. He caught the biggest one, and that's your pay, $10.
Yeah. Won the bet.
The fucking warrior, this motherfucker.
Yeah, real outdoorsman.
Now look here.
We need to go hunting next.
Just be glad it wasn't a bet for who caught and ate the biggest eyeball. He got another 10. I tell you that.
I got a free beer though.
Got a dub.
So what was your experience from fishing? Tell the people.
It was wonderful, man. I mean, I was stuck at work. Wasn't shit going on at work. Mm-hmm. Lee said, man, let's go fishing. And I said, shit, man, let's go, So on the way there, I guess he never been out on the ocean.
Oh, the other guy that went
Lee.
with us? Yeah.
So he was Hank. For all intents and purposes.
Right.
Hank.
So what was the problem? He was like, what
he
if
had
I
a
get
problem
seasick?
with being seasick. So
How did you solve that, Ghetto Google?
Well, he asked me, did I have any advice about how to, not be seasick?
What did you
tell
tell
him? Yeah, stop at this liquor store right here.
That solves all problems.
You can get seasick.
It worked for me.
And he really should have got seasick watching me eat the eyeball. Because he had just ate a good, delicious hamburger.
Right.
And throwing up all over the
Yeah, so now, basically what the moral of this story is, sometimes you got to take your time out of life and dismiss the normal routine, because at the end of the day, life is about routines and memories. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be 90 years old and then you be thinking about your memories and go like, oh, I went to work every day. The highlight of my life was goddamn break. You know what I'm saying? He could say, look here, I ate the eyeball with Merv.
Yeah.
Now, that's a good story. Now, I wish Packett could have came with us, but he was nowhere to be found, and he has just come in. Give Packett a round of applause with his late ass. How you doing, Packett?
He has a Perrier one.
Dry ass clap.
Oh, you know what, bougie on us, you got some Perrier.
Yeah.
Why, yes, sir. Perrier.
What, water hose water ain't good for you?
No, man.
That's all this shit is, man. They make this shit in Fontana.
And they put Alka-Seltzer in it to make the bubbles. You didn't know that?
Let me see.
White people that fooled your ass into paying $3 for some water.
I didn't pay $3 for this.
How much you pay for it? You stole it?
$1.99.
You put it between them titties? You put it in cleavage? Packett got a TV show coming up called Leave It, It's Cleavage. So anyway, why you late, Packett?
Oh, my car is messing up, man. Mm-hmm. I was trying to call you, but you were already at the show, so I couldn't get a ride here.
That's a good one.
Hey, it's the only one I got.
All right. Are you hungry?
Nah, I'm full.
That's probably because you was eating. That's why you was late, motherfucker. Hell yeah. Yeah, he think if you don't eat meat, that's a vegetarian. But his idea of vegetarian is eating an actual vegetarian. That way he get his meat
and all the vegetables.
And the vegetables. You know
Vegetables.
I ate a vegetarian today. Yeah. A big, fat, juicy, meaty vegetarian.
How did he eat her? How did he eat her?
That's a question for him. How did you eat her?
Very slowly.
And that's the only way to eat a vegetarian. What you say, Poetis? Oh, the chat room want to know what we catch. What did you catch first, Faarooq?
I caught whitefish and a red snapper. Mm-hmm. That was it. But, a lot of people was bringing up tunas.
Marv didn't catch nothing.
And treasure shark. Marv caught a lot of whitefish. He had a lot of whitefish fillets to go home and cook.
They called me the whitefish king. Yeah. I caught 13 fish. I caught 12 whitefish and 1 red snapper. And that was enough to feed my family. I don't fucking play around with that.
How big were they?
They was big enough to eat.
Yeah.
One of them was bigger than your left titty, I tell you that.
That was good, I'll tell you that.
So that was
man.
bigger than your arm.
You got that right.
Damn.
That's why my fist was little.
Yeah, I took him home and made my famous
look,
beer batter for him.
Because when you're fishing,
Ooh.
right? Look, when you're fishing, you got to be very careful because the fish is tricky. You know what I'm
How'd you
saying?
get them out the water with the Mars?
You got to tuck them first. You got to tuck them. You got to tuck them. That way,
You got a net.
that way, hook them.
One of those
No,
fish.
Faarooq helped him.
no.
Nah.
Faarooq had to walk over there. Come on, Marv. Let's get the fish out the
be
water.
honest-
Pretty good, man.
I'm gonna tell you. To be honest, I use my physics intelligence. I took the pole and I stuck it between my legs
Physics.
so I could create the
Put
leverage.
your arm next to Mars' arm.
Don't do it. Wait for the story.
Okay, go ahead.
And that way I was able to reel it in without getting arm tired or the pole breaking or the fish just straight gangster me for the pole. Like, give me the pole, you little ass nigga.
I caught a sea bass too, but it was too small, so they took it and threw it back in the water.
Oh yeah, it was people out there was regulating, making sure that.
Well, no, it's certain rules. When you go in the ocean, that's fed time. When you're on the land, that's state. So certain things you can do on land that you can't do in the water.
And there's certain things you could do on the water that you can't do on land.
Right. Yeah, they wouldn't let your big ass on there because you break a lot. You break rules in 3 states just getting on the motherfucking boat. You know what I'm saying?
My goodness.
The weight requirement, you know what I'm saying? They be like, hey, look here. They try, white people try to be nice. Sir, you exceeded the poundage weight requirement for
They just have him sit
you
right
might,
in the middle of the
look,
boat.
they say, you might want to go fishing on the
That
submarine.
shit ain't gonna sink.
Yeah, they have him sit right in the middle of the boat.
And if I have you
Balance
standing next to me, you're like,
everything
"Excuse
out.
me, sir, who's the little guy next to you?"
You better say you my bodyguard, motherfucker.
This the little fella Marv.
You better tell him you're a human anchor. You're like, I usually play an anchor on television.
I was the one that sunk the Titanic.
I'm not really, but I play an anchor on television.
Look, he don't need your help, this lady over there.
Look at it.
I
But anyway,
tried my little too.
So now
I see.
she's with us this week again, and this is Anaya, correct?
Yeah.
How was your week? What did you do?
I went to work. That's about it. And
She did what we didn't do.
Right, she went to work. What kind of work do you do when you're not making songs and beautiful hits and music?
I work at Target.
Target, that's right. So anybody need a hookup?
I need
you
a
see her?
discount. I need a discount.
Oh, because they do have groceries in there, huh? You're right.
They got everything in there. Everything.
Which one?
The one on La Cienega.
Oh yeah, I'm there.
Oh, look at it.
You already know.
You probably seen his ass in there already. Like, you just said, look at this fat
You shouldn't have
motherfucker.
never
No, I
said
haven't seen
that.
them.
That they had
They
Doritos and
automatically
everything up
want
under
a
that
damn
shirt.
hookup.
You be putting all
Now
kind of
you on
shit.
15.
Because your big ass can walk out with a TV and nobody won't say nothing. Like, that nigga must have didn't find everything he wanted from
I got some little pants for you.
Shit, well,
I'm gonna bring them next week.
I'll take everything. If it's free, it's for me.
Some little pants. I don't know about that.
Yeah. So anyway, all bullshit
He
aside.
can fit the little pants.
All bullshit aside, this is how we opened up the show. And last week's show, we touched on a very serious subject. And I did read one of the comments. One of the guys, I think it was Cavat Haynes. We love him. He's been a long time listener and everything. He's been with us. He's been A1 since day one. And he said something that was so funny. I laughed just reading the comments. He was like, "Goddamn, Marvaldo Rivera." You know what I'm saying? Because I got too serious. And that was kind of funny. I don't know how he pulled that one out, but it was very good. So shout out to Cavat. That shit was funny as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Hilarious.
But I do the goddamn jokes, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be funny, call on the show, nigga. And whoop-de-whoop.
That was funny.
Yeah, it
man.
was. Marvaldo Rivera. You know what I'm saying? That shit was funny. Shout out to Cavat, long time listener, sometime caller. You hear what I'm saying? Now, if anybody want to call in and talk and have something to say, this is the number 323-293-3375. Once again, 323-293-3375. I want to tell everybody out there in Facebook land that watch Facebook Live, share the video. I don't give a fuck if they fake friends or real friends. Just share the video. You hear what I'm saying? Now, Packett,
Yes, sir.
what's really going on? Tell me something good. What's going on? Before we go to commercial.
What's good? What's going on? Life is good. You know, if you just have fun with life and stop worrying about what other people say, that life goes by very, very fast, and it's a lot more fun than worrying about other people's description of you or what they feel about you.
That's good. Look at the camera. That's beautiful.
Yes, sir.
And it only took you, how old are you?
I'm old enough.
Oh, yeah. It took him.
You guys are older than me.
It only took him 35 years to figure that shit out.
Man.
And we'll be right back on the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. We're going to commercial. We'll see you in just a few.
Yes, sir.
The Consortium of Health and Military Performance, also known as CHAMP, of the Uniformed Services University of Health and Science, known as USUHS, is conducting a study to understand a possible genetic link between sickle cell trait, known as SCT, and exercise-related events, known as EREs, such as exertional rhabdomyolysis, muscle damage, heat stroke, and or collapse. We are inviting African-American men and women with sickle cell trait and their family members to participate. Participating in the study will require you to complete a health history questionnaire, a form authorizing our study physician to gather health information from you and your healthcare provider, as well as a one-time blood donation. In order to qualify for the study, you must meet the following criteria: be African American, be sickle cell trait positive, be able to read, speak, and understand English, be between the ages of 18 and 80, and currently not being treated for any mental or psychological disorders. Participation is completely voluntary, and your decision will not impact your healthcare. The results for this study are for research purposes only and are not intended to directly benefit any individual for confidentiality reasons. However, the results of this study are intended to help better shape policies and associated health risks affecting the SCT community. Participants may be compensated for their time. To join the study, or if you would like additional information regarding the study, please contact the study team by phone, area code 240-479-9514, or email sctstudy-ggg@usuhs.edu.
All right, and we're back. We're back. Now, this is the subject we want to talk about this week. I was on the internet and I found that there was a guy in St. Louis, a black guy. He was just going home to his condo or whatever, and he couldn't get into his apartment, his condo complex, because there was a white woman and a little dog that refused to let him in. She started acting like she was the police or she had some kind of authority over him, and he was being very, what I call anti-niggerish, because he was very cool and calm. I would suspect that he wasn't loaded or lit or anything. He was like, yes, and I live here and all this stuff. Because if I've been to St. Louis and they don't really talk as articulate as that young man. Because most people in St. Louis would have been like, bitch, I live here. Hold up, bitch, I live here. You know what I'm saying? But he was very articulate. He was like, I live here and I don't need to talk to you. And hold on a minute.
You got a story about when you ever been to St. Louis, something that happened?
Yeah, but we're going to get into it after this story.
Okay. Make sure you let me know.
All right.
Because I know you done had some experiences in St. Louis.
All around the world. So this thing, a white woman, she was fired from her job after she had confronted and blocked the black man from entering his St. Louis apartment complex. You hear what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And his name was Darion Tolles. Now, he had a cold nigga named Darion. They put the apostrophe in there.
Darion.
Look, yeah, Darion, that's the real name.
Darion.
But when they put that apostrophe in there, they try to make it sound bougie. Darion.
Real name is fucking Dion.
Yeah, real name Darren.
Yeah.
Fucking Darren.
I had a friend like that named Andre. He came out here, started dating white girls or whatever, so he changed his name to Andre. He put a hyphen over a fucking name. Man, your mama didn't name you no goddamn Andre.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have any Grey Poupon? Get your ass out of here, man. Your name is fucking Andre.
So this guy's name is Darion. You know what I'm saying? Angelo. Yeah. Now that reminds me of this girl I dated in the projects. Now she loved
which projects?
Jordan Downs, 103rd and Grape, to be exact.
Yeah.
Right. We used to play high go get it with about 50 kids. Yeah, for real. We played water balloon fights and we run out of goddamn balloons. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, a lot of kids. So this woman, she really loved her Jell-O and she had twins. So that's when the accent over the letters was real popular. So she named one of her sons Lamangelo, and the other son was Orangelo.
Lamangelo, okay.
And is that last name Ball?
No. Lamangelo and Orangelo, if you take the accents off, it's lemon Jell-O and orange Jell-O.
I thought them were some of the Ball brothers.
Right, yeah. No, that's
the illegitimate Ball brothers.
That's the Puddin' twins.
Yeah.
So anyway, this guy couldn't get into his apartment because the white woman was, interrogating him like she was, in charge or whatever. And then it found out she followed him all the way up to his apartment, and he put the keys in. And then he was like, as you can see, I got the keys, so I must live here. And then she was like, oh, hi, what's your name? He was like, bitch, you crazy. I'm paraphrasing. Bitch, you crazy. You look stupid. And closed the door. Now, has that ever happened to any of you gentlemen in L.A.?
People wouldn't dare do that stuff in L.A., man.
You'd be surprised.
If they do it in L.A., it's going to be at like the W Hotel or the SLS, something like that. It's not going to be in the hood.
Have you experienced anything like that, Faarooq?
Yeah, niggas experience that every day.
Have you experienced it?
Yeah.
Where?
Right around the corner at Hubert's liquor store.
Oh, at the liquor store?
Yeah.
What happened?
Bitch thought I stole something and tried to grab my pocket, so I had to turn around and, bitch, you better watch out for I karate chop your ass on your motherfucking neck.
Now,
he ate it already.
If your eyes wasn't that goddamn slanted, bitch, you'd have seen I wasn't in there stealing. You blaming me, but while she blaming me,
everybody
5 motherfucking crackheads walking out with a whole goddamn party. Beer, 6-pack, everything.
Yeah, you was a distraction.
Yeah, this one motherfucker in particular, he had a whole 6-pack, a case of beer, right? Mm-hmm. Turned around, it was gone. I think he keistered the whole motherfucker because it was completely gone.
What a bargain.
All you heard was,
but they do that to us all the time, though, man. It's just in a different form, man. And I mean, when people don't like you and they straight up with you, that gives you a advantage, man. But when people don't like you and they smile or try to say like cool shit, like, did you watch Love of Hip Hop? Bitch, I don't watch that.
Right.
Well, BET has good program. I don't look at no goddamn BET.
I kind of had a
Hold on. What do you have to say?
I had an experience like that.
What happened?
Like recently, I went to Little Japan to the sushi restaurant with a couple of my friends, and the matador in it, like the guy that like gets people to come in, check you in and stuff.
The maitre d'?
Yeah, the maitre
That
d'.
nigga said matador.
Yeah.
Matador.
I thought she went to Barcelona, Spain for
Like
a
y'all was
goddamn
bullshit.
bullfight.
Throw.
Matador, damn.
I went in there and he was all like, "Are you sure you have a reservation here?" And I was like, "Yeah, a reservation for 3." And then I pulled up my receipt on my phone because I previously paid, because you know you have to pay like a certain amount to go inside. And
Yeah.
he was just trying to like say that we didn't pay or something. I have like my check.
So how did that work
receipt
out? Did y'all
on there.
leave or did y'all start niggering up on?
No, we didn't nigger. We just went in there and ate, like, and we left. We didn't leave no tip or any, because we were like just legitimately going to get a beer and get some sushi and some ramen.
I'd have gave him a
like,
tip.
What would your tip would have been?
Watch who you talk to, because you might just get karate chopped, bitch. See, I don't like them motherfuckers that think just because they Asian, like, you know, karate, that don't mean shit.
Yeah.
You still get your ass whooped in South Central. So
That shit don't
tell
really
me
work.
with that bullshit, man, you know.
Yeah.
I want to know what your little young self was in there drinking beer for in the first place.
because I drink.
Here, slide this pay over to her.
She's
Ain't
grown.
nobody want that motherfucking alcohol.
She's grown. She looked like a responsible young lady.
I don't drink alcohol. I like beer. Like I
Yeah,
don't.
see.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, you better watch that because you don't
That's
get no
what she
beer
like.
belly and shit. You gonna end up like that nigga, Mr. Stuffing.
Like how you like all them high calorie
You don't wanna end
ass
up looking like Mr.
vegetables you
Stuffing.
eat.
I don't drink it
Yeah.
like all the time. I drink it socially. Like
That-
if I'm
that nigga
going
look like a
to,
human,
the
love
studio
seat.
or
I
something.
bet you I could tell you Packett's favorite meal:
What is it? Lunch?
vegetable fried rice.
Is it?
This nigga, you always hear me talking about vegetables.
Is that the truth?
Yes, it is.
That nigga lip smack is like
He
that
has,
nigga
he has
like-
it right there. He has it.
But see, one thing,
like he fell in love with it. Like,
one thing that I don't understand.
He know
is,
me.
How the hell is fried rice healthy?
you touch his soul, and he was like, for real,
I don't care if you put kale in it or whatever. How is fried rice healthy?
Some of it is not. It's
Thank
not.
you.
Right.
So he eating all this high calorie ass vegetables.
They put oil on the rice when they fry it.
Yeah.
Right?
He don't know
What
that.
type of oil?
Sesame oil.
Yeah, sesame.
He want to say vegetable oil.
No, it wasn't vegetable oil.
Castor oil.
No, it wasn't vegetable
Yeah, they
oil.
fry your shit with lard.
No, sir. No, not any lard.
You don't know that
Not
shit.
lard. Not
I know the Chinese place you go to eat.
Where's that?
See, he's slick.
Over there, look, he going
Where's that?
36, something like that.
Right
in
up
West.
here on Quishon.
Look,
The one on
Look, Momar, I don't go there no more.
He ain't no more.
Yeah, there you go. I knew you was about to
This motherfucker.
Boy, I tell you,
Yeah,
can't hold water.
they fry that shit in monkey fat. He don't give a fuck. Just put
What about the
he say, just
bamboo
put all
garden?
vegetables in it.
What about the bamboo garden on Vermont?
Where do you go?
Volcanoes. Volcanoes.
Do you know what they put in that
You
shit?
don't even know where volcanoes
Yeah, I
are.
do. I go to that shit.
He told him to fry his
They-
rice and
hold
duck
on.
fat.
Hold on.
I'm listening.
They have several locations in the Los Angeles area.
You
I
supposed to
use-
say the greater Los Angeles.
No,
area.
I said in the Los Angeles area.
Angeles.
Downtown, they have a location right there on the corner where I usually go because they have the crab fried rice. You know what I'm saying? But they skippy as fuck with the goddamn crab. You see me? You know what I'm saying? They give you,
Because
hey, look
crab's so
here.
damn
They give you a
Crumb
whole
crab.
bunch of rice. $2.13 worth of crab. You know what I'm saying?
Crumb crab.
Hell yeah. You got to be a goddamn magician if you find the crab in that motherfucking rice. I tell you that.
Crumb crab.
Hell yeah.
Crab crumbs.
They give you a shot of crab in that motherfucker.
See, Packett think he's
Vegetables
slick
is
though,
nice.
man.
Get the vegetables.
He get the vegetable
He said
fried
vegetables.
rice, but you know he wanted to ask, well, do they fry it in? Because he think we don't know that he requests them to fry that shit in duck fat. So he can't really say he ate no meat, but he
A
can
vegan
still,
duck. You
yeah.
like that vegan? Is it a vegan
Yeah.
duck? They're like, whatever.
grass-fed?
They're like, whatever, nigga. Let's bring this nigga this shit so we get his ass up out of here. You know what I'm saying? He like to look intelligent.
Don't worry, I'll bring y'all
He
some
been
chitlins
losing a
later
lot of
on.
weight
They
though,
give you
man.
some
I
fat
can't
ones.
I'll
give
give
him
y'all some
credit,
chitlins
man.
later on.
All right, cool.
I don't eat shit loins.
Moving right
Marv
along.
does.
Now moving. Hold on. Yeah, I eat everything. But
From the rooter to the tutor.
You don't eat no goddamn fish eye.
goddamn right.
I bet you would if you didn't tell him what it was. He'd be like,
you-
they're delicious.
You was late. We went
They're
fishing. Look, you was late. We went fishing yesterday.
Marv.
And this dude.
The only
ate
reason
a-
you won't eat them is because they told you what they were.
Look.
If they would have told you they were like eyeballs, and when you were like eyeballs, you were like, what is that? They were like, just taste it, just
the
taste
fuck
it.
is he
And
talking
then he would have tasted. He would be like,
Get out.
this is delicious. This is delicious. And they were like, Marv, those are eyeballs. Well, I'm gonna eat me some eyeballs from now on. I know Marv.
You might be right. I'm gonna have to agree. If they would have told me that shit was eyeboulet, right, man, give me one of them motherfuckers.
I believe.
Yeah. I believe.
All it is
I would.
That's all it is.
To be all
Eyeballs
fair
or hot
with
sauce
you,
on
I
it.
would have said, give me one of them motherfuckers.
They would have been battered, and Mara would have been popping them like
They
cherries.
put like a leaf on it.
Yeah, a bay leaf on that motherfucker.
Hey,
A little chopped asparagus.
But I don't know if that sound appealing, man. That sound like some kind of like foreign toilet or some shit like that.
You talking about a bidet?
Say that again.
how many times have you been out with Marv, and the stuff smell like shit? Marv be over there just eating, and it be finished.
be
He does
delicious.
it all the time.
Be delicious.
He has a stomach that has acid in it. It's a special enzyme inside Marv
I
where
know
he's
he
able to
ate up all
digest
that goat head
anything.
we barbecued.
Look at the big
There
words.
you have
He ate
it.
the damn-
Look
There
at
you
the
have
big
it.
words on packet. You just learned enzyme yesterday, didn't you?
Oh my goodness!
He had that whole damn jawbone.
That's why he late. He was at the library. That nigga, I'm gonna hit these niggas with enzyme today. Now, anyway, okay, so
He was eating
The
brains?
library is a burger stand. That's just the name.
no
of it.
shit.
So you eat brains but not eyeballs?
Nah, I don't eat no brains.
What you said he said?
Goat cheeks.
Goat cheeks.
We had a goat
the cheek
head.
meat. Yeah, I eat that shit.
They can tell you what. See, like I just say something.
Hey, look here. I ate the goat cheeks. It wasn't bad.
He ate both of
It
them.
wasn't bad.
Selfish
But anyway,
bastard.
in all
He
seriousness,
ate
let's-
both of them.
in all seriousness,
he
let's-
ate the whole fucking goat's face.
No, oh, you snitching?
No, I'm pissed off. You didn't say nobody.
Nigga, you
nothing.
didn't come out fast enough. Nigga, shit.
That sounds like Marv
Why I
right
supposed
there.
to wait?
That sounds like Marv right there.
He ate one cheek, and I guess it was so good he had to still turn it over on the other side and snatch that one off.
'Cause, I got to do balance. But anyway, in all seriousness, so this happened. This black guy, Mr. Angelo, he couldn't get back into his domicile because the white woman wanted to be fire marshal Bill or top flight security of the world, and she subsequently got fired for not letting him in there. Now, this what was incredible to me. They showed a picture of the neighborhood in the area. I thought it was gonna be some super fly shit. That shit looked like a goddamn warehouse for goddamn a chop shop. Did anybody see it? Look, that shit looked like, I was like, this motherfucker?
Like,
Yeah, and
straight
it's in a area that's mixed, but it's predominantly African Americans or black people that live there. So it's not odd or out of the way that he would be living there. Now
I'm gonna give you the real, because this is what happens. A lot of time people are so paranoid and they so consumed with this racist bullshit that they can't see the forest for the trees. Now, I saw the white girl. She was kind of sexy though. You know what I'm saying? So, that's how white girls kind of mac to the brothers. Like, oh, are you really supposed to be here? Like leading in for black and white porn. He would, instead of getting all hot and mad, he was supposed to be like this. I'm just the plumber.
Ding, no.
And then she would have been like, what are you here for, Mr. Plumber? And he was supposed to say, I'm here to lay that pipe. And then he could have got in.
talking about role playing.
I'm telling you the
Or
real.
either he could have had another approach.
His ass Mr. Q on some old racial shit. You be too wound up.
I liked it. I liked
said he
it.
You
worked
be
for the
too wound
fire
up.
department.
That's why
Marv.
That's why she followed his ass up to the hotel, and then after he exposed the shit, she was like, well, hi, and let's start over. What's your name? You dig what I'm saying?
Look. Next time you do it, don't put your hand on your hip no more and
I'm
shake
just
your
trying
head
to
like
tell
that no more.
What, did I look like a sexy chicken to your
No,
hungry ass?
you did not look sexy or like a chicken.
Did
at all.
I look delicious?
No, I'm gonna tell you what you look like. You look like him over there.
Vegetable
That's what you look
fried
like.
Or did I look like him downstairs? but what I'm trying to tell you is, a lot of time, brothers, don't be so caught up in this race. You got to understand, when these motherfuckers are trying to get that Johnson, they trying to mac to you. They can't just come up to you and be like, well, you know what I'm saying, you look great, you look like a big black stallion. They want to just try to fuck with you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You got to play that shit off. Like,
So basically what you're saying
I
is
want to break and enter.
they can only
up in ya.
They can only relate to niggas like international porn.
Yeah. Because that's how I do it. Motherfucker, why
He should have said he worked for the fire department.
Hell yeah.
That would have worked.
And I'm here to
good.
put out a fire.
Yeah. Yeah, she got to say, like, what are you here for? And he
Right.
say, well, I find them hot and I leave them wet.
Right. Don't be all trying to go to racist card and shit. Mr. D'Angelo.
But I think the bitch was racist, though, boy.
She was a sexy racist.
I mean,
if I ever seen one, she was
just
a sexy
she
racist.
She was
racist don't
sexy.
still mean she don't want to
Dude, you
get
see the video?
down with you. That don't mean nothing.
Did you see the video?
I didn't see the video.
Yeah, she was sexy. Had the blonde hair. White girl had a little dog. You know, had a little cute little dog.
She wasn't sexy.
She was in St. Louis. That's the sexiest they get in St. Louis.
She was not sexy.
But she was St. Louis sexy. She was St. Louis sexy.
No, I'm sorry, man.
St. Louis sexy. She was.
Really, it's October. The bitch is really a witch.
Yeah.
You know, trying to cast a spell on the nigga, man. She just needed one last nigga toe for her spell to go. So
that's the
she was
conspiracy.
sizing it. She really wasn't trying to block his way in there. She was trying to size his foot up to see if it was a perfect nigga toe.
So you say he might have been, she was looking at him because he might have been an ingredient?
Yeah.
The plot thickens.
The plot
I know
thickens.
she was ugly than the motherfucker,
The plot
man.
thickens. You know what I'm saying? You know, that
She looked like a fucking Sharpay in the face.
But, you know, she was kind of sexy to me. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know what I'm saying, I got an eye problem.
Whatever that shit was you was drinking, Marv, I bet you it was good.
I bet your eyesight good, the motherfucker, the way you ate that eyeball. That shit was good. Your vision is a motherfucker. You probably had a year worth of omega-3s.
I got 20/40 vision.
He said omega-3s.
You don't even know what we talking about. This nigga, we went fishing yesterday. He popped the eyeball like it was a jawbreaker. This fucking big.
2 of them.
Look here. He put salt on it and lime like it was a shot of tequila. And then popped that motherfucker. He ate. But guess what? This player-ass nigga got him a free beer. And I say, what a bargain.
Yeah. Only person that got some free shit on the boat. And it was above white.
Them white people wasn't letting us have nothing for free. They like shit, everything.
Well,
they put 99 on everything. You know, when the nigga come on the boat, $7.99.
They gave Hank the eyeballs for free.
Oh yeah, everything was on Hank. You know what I'm saying? But did you know that?
Alias Big Bank Hank.
Yeah, everything with the white people, they was like, oh, that's fine. But when we did it, like $7.99. Everything, the beer, $4.99. They put that 99 on for it. Because that's the closest the white people get to saying nigga. 99. That's the N word for white people is 99.
Yeah, they say nigga 9. Oh, no, I said 99. I'm quite sure I said 99. Then they put a reverse racial shit on you. No, I just think that you are racist, sir, and you thought that I used the word nigga. I said 99,
right?
Not nigga 9.
Right.
I refuse to serve you.
Yeah, and what they be saying, nigga 9, they be trying to be like nigga like 9. Like I got this 9 in case you want to act like a nigga. So they say nigga 9, not 99.
And we are on this boat. Look, they make sure they go far out in the ocean. Throw your ass off that motherfucker like that nigga fell off the boat. You know how niggas is.
They throw me off the boat.
Hey, look, we told his ass, don't do that shit that he did, and he did it anyway. He was trying to take a selfie, hanging his ass off the edge of the boat, and shit, we couldn't turn around and get him.
No, but see, you a black man. So
we only had 99 minutes left.
So you got by nature, man. So just like the scriptures say, if you had faith of a mustard seed, you could walk on water too. Now that'll scare the shit out of white people thinking they finna kill this nigga, and all the spirit of the slaves, which disperse all throughout the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean, just empowers you to walk on the goddamn water.
No, wait a minute.
Then how many goddamn free beers can you get?
Wait a minute. Is it just me, or did this motherfucker just go way off the goddamn subject?
Hey, it was pretty good, though.
This motherfucker just went all Kanye on everybody.
Like that, huh? No, I didn't do that.
You put a cold Kanye. All right, so now.
Can't nobody do a Kanye. But Kanye.
You know what's
right.
good about fish eyes, though, man? Especially tuna fish eyes.
Please tell me, because I'll never find out.
It's natural Viagra, gentlemen.
Well,
now you're about to have a whole bunch of people out there popping fish eyeballs.
Look it up,
Caviar and
man.
everything.
I will take your word for it.
Look it up. Don't have me be the damn Google this time. You Google it.
Something sounds fishy about this story.
Yeah, it really is.
If I gotta look at somebody to see me to make it, oh no,
What?
good.
You know, what the fuck did he just say? I gotta look at somebody to see me.
If I gotta look at somebody to see,
you was thinking about dinner, wasn't you?
What did you say? If you gotta look at somebody, what?
If I gotta look at something that's looking at me to make something else happen, no, it won't be me.
Turn the eyeball around.
You do it all the time.
So why you said you ain't gonna never do it?
Your girl don't look at you?
Faarooq.
When your girl don't look back
hold
at
up, this
you.
real shit. Faarooq, when you ate the eyeball was facing who? Us, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't facing him.
No, I think that motherfucker was facing the back of my...
Not the...
I'll show you the
He
video.
did a sound effect, too.
He showed us.
What was the sound effect?
Oh, it did kind of pop on.
Yeah, nigga.
Oh, nah.
You remember that shit? That shit was like...
That's
I said,
cringeworthy.
I said, that's what an eyeball sound like when you eat that bitch.
Oh, man.
I felt so bad for the fish because I knew just
Fresh out the water,
less
man.
than 30
That's
minutes
cringy.
ago.
So that
This
means he was
fish-
still living when he pulled his eye out.
This how I felt bad. Less than 30 minutes ago, that fish was down there looking at all kind of shit. So
And once he last saw that damn hook to snatch his ass up out the water, he had to know that every part of his ass was go get A. Because I didn't think they fed it to the damn birds.
but he had no idea that
But
this
that was a
motherfucker-
special gift.
The birds wasn't going to put salt and lime on that motherfucker. Faarooq salted that bitch up, and then lime rinsed it. Like, you put Visine. The lime was like lime Visine. His dumb ass watched all the salt that he put on there off, and then he resalted that bitch. I saw the fish eye dilate.
I'm not
Like,
gonna lie, that do sound
look,
weird.
that fish eye, the pupil dilated.
Not it dilated.
Yeah, it dilated. He got big, motherfucker. I think he should have waited because that motherfucker still had visions and images in that motherfucker when he ate that bitch.
If you put salt on frog legs, don't they still move?
I don't know, but I know what I know for
Like
You
sure.
eat frog legs?
Yeah.
Hold up.
No, like the nerves. I seen videos, YouTube videos.
I don't know that. I can't answer that. But what I can say is what'll happen if you put salt on a motherfucking fish eyeball.
Especially around me.
It's going to be gone in 30 seconds. Or should I say 99?
Yeah. Nigga 9.
All right, we're about to go to a commercial. When we come back, we're going to be coming back with Packett's Woods Wood.
What's
We'll
what?
be back at nigga 9 seconds.
All right, and we're back. Now, we're going to go into this last story before we get into the Packett's Woods Wood.
But you never told us what happened in St. Louis when you was out there
Oh, what happened? When I used to go and do
on your comedy shows.
Let me remember St. Louis. I went there. I did a show in St. Louis, and I think this was when I first started traveling.
Right after Nelly came out.
Right. I thought everything was cool. I didn't know really how to get my money right. I was just so happy to be leaving L.A. I just trusted everybody. You know what I'm saying? So promoter said, I'm going to pay you $3,000 for the show and everything. I'm just figuring, all right, shit, I'm going. So I go out there and I blow the shit up. And then, I was really supposed to just go back to the hotel and then, get ready the next morning and fly the fuck out. But my ass got drunk because they gave me free drinks. So after about 6 free Remy's, every girl in the club started looking very, very beautiful to me.
Every girl.
Every single one of the girls. Right?
Even Bertha.
It wasn't nobody named Bertha. So there's one girl.
Matilda.
I tell you what, one thing, all the girls had Vaseline. They didn't sell cocoa butter in St. Louis. They had Vaseline, make themselves look, they were shining like new pennies. Okay?
They use cooking lard for that, too.
Hey, look, they put the Vaseline all in their head and everything, so everything was slick back and shit.
Yeah.
They were very shiny and beautiful young ladies in St. Louis, I would like to say. They're very shiny, you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
And they all smell like bacon.
Not bacon.
Yeah.
Pork belly.
No, yeah. They use the grease, though.
Yeah, lard.
Yeah, they use the lard off of the bacon so they,
Yeah, so it would be safe to say, and be all accurate, they smell like Vaseline and lard?
Bacon.
Bacon grease.
Smoked hickory bacon.
Which to anybody that loves food, that's delicious. I won't kick you. Hey, look, I won't kick you out the bedroom if you smell like maple bacon, applewood smoked bacon. I'll be like, hey, you know what? You need to stay a while. I love me some bacon. So anyway, to make a long story longer.
All right.
Yeah, so this particular girl, she took me back to her house, and she wanted to do what she called, I didn't speak St. Louis at the time. She was like, let's do a 69.
Damn.
I said, I was a young man, I didn't know what that was. And I said, what is that? She said, that's where you put your head twist my leg. I put your head twist man, and we're going to work it like that done. I said, well, all right. You know what I'm saying? So we doing it. We reverse, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm down there working my business, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. Then I hear something like this, like,
She farted?
Yeah, some wind broke immediately. It smelled like Newport's bacon grease and Vaseline. Being a gentleman that I am, I got up and said, excuse me, and I walked away. She said, where you going? I said, I can't take 68 more of them motherfuckers. And that was St. Louis. So let's get to the what's what.
What's what? All right, let's jump into the what's what. Before I go to sports, because everybody knows I'm going to sports, we have to talk about, there's a new boat being made. They're doing the Titanic Part 2. It's a $500 million project, and it's going to sail the exact same way that the first Titanic went.
Is it a Disney cruise?
No, it's not a Disney cruise.
Ain't nobody fucking with it.
You wouldn't try it?
Yeah, if it ain't Disney, I ain't fucking with it.
No. If the first goddamn Titanic couldn't get past that damn iceberg, what about the new damn iceberg that God made?
And they're making this ship a complete exact replica of the first one.
And God made that damn iceberg a complete replica of the first fucking iceberg. So what's the damn difference? You really want to go through what the fuck them people went through all over?
I wouldn't even want to be on it. Just off of the memories off of the first one.
Change the name.
Then we having extra boats following.
They're calling it the Titanic too.
Fuck that. That means you gonna get fucked up too.
That's just like the movie Superfly. If you ever seen the first one, the second Superfly was bullshit.
Too.
So, yeah.
So look
and not only that, think about it. When you go to the bathroom and you piss, they call that a number one.
Right.
So guess what they call it when you got to go shit?
Two.
Now, why do they call it number two?
For the shit. Shitty situation.
Yeah, no, this is real fact right here, people. Y'all finna learn something.
Shit don't float?
No. Why do they call it when you go take a shit at number two?
Why?
Because you piss and shit at the same time.
Two.
Yeah. So you do both at the same time.
Now, Packett, this is the what you talking. You talking about sports?
What's that?
You know, Ray Caruth has just been released. Did you know anything about that?
Yes, I know. He just got out, and he wants custody of his son. Mm-hmm. People are all up in arms about it, but this is the thing. He got found guilty. He never admitted to being a part of it. Now, whether he was a part of it or not, the boy is still his son, and he didn't do it directly. He didn't shoot up anybody. He was just hiding because he knew
hiding in the trunk of his own fucking car.
What kind of shit
How
is that?
fucking guilty is that?
Hey.
That don't make no goddamn sense.
Out of all the places to hide.
Yeah, in your own fucking trunk, you.
And
big
if you go back and you Google that and go on YouTube and see him getting out the trunk of the car and see his face, that's
well, I'll tell you what though.
Guilty ass face.
That's hilarious.
Speaking
right
about sports, I tell you what, Rondo and Ingram is looking for his ass.
Hey, but back on what you're talking about. Who the fuck is LeBron? Why is he holding Chris Paul? What's up with that?
Look, LeBron James. Hold up, LeBron James is.
But that's not his teammate.
I'm about to tell you, LeBron James is the godson of Chris Paul's son.
I heard about that.
He's a goddaddy.
I heard that earlier, but still,
blood thicker than water.
Ingram wouldn't be suspended if he was holding the right Laker, the one that wanted to sock somebody.
Ingram is on dope because he dope fiend the boy. And
hey, that's what you supposed to do.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are.
You're supposed to compose
if we all out and somebody got you hemmed up over there, I'm coming over there socking somebody. How about that? Yeah. I'm socking somebody.
You're right about that.
We on the same team. We came together. We gonna rock together. And I love what the boys' response was. He on my team, and 10 times out of 10, I'm gonna do it again.
Well, that's gangbanging. This is sports.
Oh, and back to sports.
You know what
Poet is.
See, when we on the street, it ain't no white motherfucker running the Crips.
You see that right? You see that right there?
Am I right? Ain't no white motherfucker running the Crips.
You see that right there?
Yeah.
That's Carolina with 0 points and Philly with 17 in the fourth quarter, 11 minutes and 29 seconds on the clock.
You know we got the same record.
Do you see that right there?
Yeah, I see that shit.
In the 11 minutes and 29 seconds on the clock, Carolina got 3 touchdowns, got 21 points, and defeated the Super Bowl champions.
And you got the white boy wearing that shirt.
And you better recognize it. Portis, can I have the next picture, please? I want to show him something.
What's that shit?
Oh, that right there is the records to what we've been doing and picking
Office sports,
and football.
Office football.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you see that?
Yeah.
You see where Marv's name is?
Now,
Madd
hold on.
Marv.
Because
Did
I
everybody
forgot.
see what Madd Marv's name
Yeah, I had
is?
a bad week. It's ironic you didn't show this shit when I was way ahead
Now hold
of
up.
the pack.
I
Well,
suspected.
this is just the season standings.
Yeah.
If everybody remembers, Faarooq said he was 10 ahead. And if he was 10 ahead, you see how I caught up?
Now,
That's
can I
how I
say
catch him.
I had a bad
catch
week
him.
last
Packett,
year.
can I
had
say
a
something?
bad week
Oh,
last
wait. This right here is the week.
In all fairness, can I say something?
But I'm gonna let you say something. But look at that. You see what my record is for the week?
You're lucky I can't see that far.
Well, it's 14. it's 14 and 0. You know what that means?
That shit like an old.
You know
school,
what that means,
it look
Marv?
like an old school bus transfer.
That means that I guessed every game right. Every game right.
Okay.
This first week.
Hey, well, it doesn't
You
matter.
did that.
This week right here,
Okay, can I talk
make
now?
me skip ahead of y'all, so y'all can be right sometimes, but just know I'm gonna beat
Okay.
y'all all the time.
Can I
Check
respond?
How
this
about
out.
that?
The season
How
ain't
about
o-
that?
The season ain't over, Packett.
Hold on,
yeah.
hold on.
We
Faarooq.
can go back to where your shit was raggedy
One
and I
second.
was up there.
He want to
Ding,
go.
ding,
He
ding.
want to go back in future.
Packett, ding, ding, ding. Now, this is what's so good about these shows we have because
Yes, sir.
I did do my picks last week on the show.
Oh.
Now, if anybody wants to go out there and rerun last week's show and check my picks, even though I didn't play your little punk ass off the pool shit, you will see that the picks. Hold on, I'll let you talk. You will see that the picks that I made was exemplary and motherfucking magnificent.
Marv, everybody just saw it. I got last week what you're talking
Nobody
about.
give a fuck about
I got
that
them all
transfer.
right. I got mine all right.
That's a transfer.
So,
That's the first time ever in your life you did that.
Yeah, we
no,
don't- we
it's
don't give
not.
you that.
I have proof.
That's
I
right.
have proof that I've done it more.
So let's tell you what we gonna do.
What
from
you want, a
now
cake
on.
with?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You want a
Start-
cucumber cake?
Start giving
sounds
Portis every week all of the picks so she can see how we vary from week to week. Don't just start putting that shit up there because you finally got it ahead of us, man.
True.
And if you was gonna do that, wait till the season is over
True.
with.
It's a season thing.
Okay,
Now,
that's what I'm saying.
What we showed the people was
We got a few
the
minutes
week to
left.
week, and what I did in the week was I got them all right.
Fellas.
In the season, I'm beating both of you
Fellas,
guys.
we got a
Okay,
few minutes
but
left.
Packett.
One second. Fellas,
You don't put this up every week.
Fellas,
You
ding,
did
ding,
that
ding.
Once your shit got like that. See, now you want to be an asshole. With
he done ate all the
shit.
bubbles out the goddamn
Put that
drink.
shit up every week, and you'll see how the majority of time,
Do they see my finger? I was sticking
Yeah,
it. I'm drinking.
yeah.
Go ahead. Finish what you're
the
saying.
majority of time, you don't beat me, and you know that. That's why you wasn't putting that shit
Now,
up.
wait a minute.
Because I was ahead of you.
Hold on, can we get right in the show?
And
Fellas,
you're not that far ahead of me, Packett.
Faarooq and Packett, look at me.
I'm not going to argue with people. behind
Packett,
me.
Packett, look
yes,
at me.
sir. I'm
Focus.
looking. Focus.
I don't want to get your cholesterol up too high now. Now, you see we got this young lady on the show. She speaks for the generation around her age.
Yes, she does.
Now, when I
little
talk to
cute
her,
little miss.
When she's not a snack. when I talk
In her
to
age group, she probably is.
When I talked to her earlier, she knew a little something about sports. Okay, so what do you think about this whole sports ordeal? And can you be the voice for the youngsters?
But like with what though? Like,
Okay, never mind. Pack it
No.
down.
Okay, I can talk to you about. Okay, the only thing I can talk
You
to you
saw
about is
LeBron James miss some
it's
goddamn
last
free
night.
throws?
Yeah, those 2 free.
What do you
throws.
think about that shit?
I mean, it's not really.
All right,
I don't
Packett.
really know. I think he was good. No. To be completely honest, I think
He
he's
put you on
doing
the
good.
spot. Don't worry about
He's
it.
doing good. I think the next game is going to be a lot better.
That's good. That's
Well,
emotional.
we don't like LeBron up here. So if you sit up here, you don't like LeBron
mean-
either, okay?
Okay, well, I can't really. Knock
Damn, you just
anybody
put her
else
on
for
like that?
Hey, you about to have me make me call
That's
my
what's wrong with
You
the
don't
girlfriend.
hood.
like LeBron.
I don't like LeBron. You like LeBron?
That's what's wrong with
He's
the
a
hood.
Laker.
I don't care.
Packett, quit intimidating motherfuckers. You done just put her on the hood.
Yeah, she is. She part of the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. Matter of fact, sing us a
Throw up
song.
your-
throw up
Sing
your
us a
ears,
song. How about
Throw
that?
them ears up. No, I'm just saying.
I don't have a problem with anybody that plays sports.
But this is what we're gonna do. We gotta do some quick picks
We're
because
going
we're
to take
about
it to
to
the
get out
park.
of here.
We're going to take it to the park after this.
For this week, the Eagles and Jaguars. Who you taking?
Eagles.
I'm going to go with the Jags.
I'm taking the Eagles. What about you?
I was going to take Eagles anyway.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Ravens at Carolina.
Carolina.
Ravens.
And who you taking?
I'm going to go with the Ravens.
Yeah,
You?
I was going to say the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm taking Carolina. We know that. And Oh yeah. You know,
Rams
Green Bay at the Rams.
I'm going to that game.
Dang, that's a hard
Going with
decision.
the Rams.
I'm going with.
I'm going with the Rams too.
I'm going with the
Rams,
Green Bay
yeah.
because look here, Rams is due for an upset, and we the team that can do it.
And that's the only thing you better be hoping for because Aaron Rodgers is going to look lonely out there. The Rams is doing it.
Do you have car insurance?
Who you taking?
I said the Rams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there
Do you
go.
have car insurance?
I told you. How did I tell you I got here? You thought I was lying to you?
You're gonna be doing a discount double check Sunday.
I'm going to be walking with you. Saints at the Vikings.
Saints.
Going with the Saints. Drew Brees.
Drew Brees a motherfucker.
I'm going with the Vikings. I'm taking the upset on
You
that
would
one.
go with the
Taking
Vikings.
with the Vikings. They're at home. And Patriots at the Bills.
Patriots.
I'm going Patriots. I have to do it.
Tom Brady
see
all
that
the way.
fucking
What about
game?
you?
I say the Patriots.
Did you-
Only
Did you see the game? The Bills. I mean, the motherfuckers almost had them motherfuckers. They gave the game away.
Who?
The motherfuckers that played. Did they play the Bills? They played the Bills. Patriots played the Bills. And they lost. They
Did we
gave them,
last week?
yeah, they gonna play them again Monday.
Oh, okay.
But they gave the game away. The motherfuckers almost had them.
Yeah, the Bills is hurting. Don't even expect
No,
nothing from the Bills.
Brady is just the motherfucker. I got to give it up. That motherfucker Brady is.
A little bit in sports news. The Cowboys just misplaced suckers and picked up Amari Cooper from the Raiders.
and it ain't gonna help. Him.
And why is it going to help him? Des Bryant is better than Amari Cooper. In my opinion, people, I feel like they picked up another wide receiver that's going to do the same thing as Des Bryant. If Dak Prescott does not throw him the ball, he's not going to catch the ball. Period.
Okay, I agree with you. I don't like the Cowboys no goddamn way.
Hey, but the Raiders, you Raider fans, next season, y'all still going to be iffy, but the 2 seasons from now, y'all going to be the man because they got like 6 first-round
Did you
draft
hear?
picks.
I found out this today. They started
And
a
they're
Raiders.
still
They
gonna
started.
be
Hold up.
bums.
Did you guys hear this? They're starting a Raiders church for them to pray for wins. So we gonna see y'all next week, next Tuesday at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. on the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge.
Same
Remember,
bat time.
like, subscribe, and share. Share this, people. Share it.
The comments, we love them. Faarooq, what do you have to say about fishing and eyeballs?
Don't send me no fish eyeballs. I had enough. It was all right. Maybe next time we go fishing.
And be on the lookout for this young lady. What's your name?
Anaya.
Anaya. And we will be having more music from her on the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. And we love all you guys. And we will see y'all on the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge.
Peace.
Whoa, yeah.
This is the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. Trap comedy at its finest. Where if you can't slang yourself, you might as well hang yourself. This is also where you can turn yourself into dope and you become the real man. Whoa, yeah.
The Consortium of Health and Military Performance, also known as CHAMP, of the Uniformed Services University of Health and Science, known as USUHS, is conducting a study to understand a possible genetic link between sickle cell trait, known as SCT, and exercise-related events, known as EREs, such as exertional rhabdomyolysis, muscle damage, heat stroke, and or collapse. We are inviting African-American men and women with sickle cell trait and their family members to participate. Participating in the study will require you to complete a health history questionnaire, a form authorizing our study physician to gather health information from you and your healthcare provider, as well as a one-time blood donation. In order to qualify for the study, you must meet the following criteria: be African American, be sickle cell trait positive, be able to read, speak, and understand English, be between the ages of 18 and 80, and currently not being treated for any mental or psychological disorders. Participation is completely voluntary, and your decision will not impact your healthcare. The results for this study are for research purposes only and are not intended to directly benefit any individual for confidentiality reasons. However, the results of this study are intended to help better shape policies and associated health risks affecting the SCT community. Participants may be compensated for their time. To join the study, or if you would like additional information regarding the study, please contact the study team by phone, area code 240-479-9514, or email sctstudy-ggg@usuhs